The movie starts with a boy named John in school. His teacher is asking math-related questions from him. John has a confused, yet curious personality. He asks a lot of questions and answers everything confusedly. The same thing is happening now. Although he answered all the questions correctly, he was still confused. After school is over, John goes home on his skateboard. His home is located in the middle of the woods. At night, John, his dad Brad, his mom Anna, and his sister Lori have dinner together, but nobody talks to one another. After having a quiet dinner, they all go to their rooms to sleep. The following day, while flying a drone, John walks into the forest, which is situated at the back of their house. There in the forest, John finds some holes in the ground. They are quite deep. Due to his distraction, John's drone gets tangled in the trees. He tries his best to get the drone but is not able to reach it. John eventually gives up. When he arrives back home, he gets into the pool straight away. Later in the kitchen, he takes some tablets from his mom's medicines. At lunch, his family once again gathered at the dining table. They all have lunch quietly. After a while, John's dad asks him about the drone. He informs his dad that he has lost the drone. At that moment, the doorbell rings. Lori breaks the news about her boyfriend to her family. Lori, however, gets up, kisses John on the head, and leaves. Afterward, John informs his parents about the holes he had seen earlier. His dad asks if he means the bunkers. Unaware of the term, John asks, "What is a bunker?" They tell him it is an underground space that is made to survive a storm. They further tell him these bunkers were made about 5 years ago by the previous owner. Listening to his questions, John's parents notice and ask if he is okay. He tells them he is just a little tired. The next day, John returns home from his tennis practice. Laying on the couch, he keeps playing with the ball. Lori walks to him and asks him to stop making noise, as she is reading a book. John doesn't listen. Instead, Lori grabs the ball from him, but looking at his innocent face, she returns him the ball and kisses her little brother on his forehead. The next scene shows John visiting his uncle Charlie, who is their gardener. He brings lemonade for him. John then asks him what he is doing and asks more weird questions. Charlie is surprised to hear the questions, but still, he answers them all. As Charlie is working, a spider climbs on his shoulder. John points it out. Charlie removes it, but the spider bites his hand. Soon, John leaves to get lemonade for his uncle. When he arrives back, Charlie is lying there on the ground. John remains calm and, surprisingly, puts money in his pocket and leaves. At night, when everyone goes to sleep, John goes to his dad's room and anesthetizes him. John drags his dad out of the home, puts him on a cement trolley, and takes him into the forest. The next scene shows a girl named Lily who was sitting in her room. Soon, her mom arrives, and she starts talking with her. Lily tells her about a dream that she has a blue-colored balloon that has blue air in it. It is flying towards the blue sky. Also, the sun is blue, and as everything is blue, she is not able to see. Her mom then says that her dad has a blue car. Lily asks where dad is and if he is coming. Gloria answers positively and then embraces her. In the morning, Lori wakes up. She sees the blue sky from the opening of the bunker. She panics, realizing she is inside a bunker. Her parents are there as well. They are all confused about how they came here during the night. The following scene shows John sitting in his home. He then takes his mom's phone and calls Uncle Charlie, their gardener. He asks him not to visit today and makes an excuse about his father's health. After that, John takes the car and draws money from an ATM. From there, he goes to a restaurant and orders a whole lot of food. In the evening, Paula, a friend of John's mom, visits their home. She inquires about Anna. John tells her that his grandfather is in a state of coma, and everyone is there at the hospital with him. Paula is surprised to hear it, but she leaves. Later on, John visits his family at the bunker. He has bags full of edibles. Seeing John there, his dad asks him to bring a ladder, while his mom suggests he calls the police. John, however, doesn't answer any of them. Lori is also standing there quietly along with his parents. She then bursts in anger, saying John is the one who did this. John still doesn't say a thing. He throws the bags into the bunker. Brad also starts to get angry, but John leaves the place. After coming home, John sets a huge LED screen and plays video games. Down in the bunker, Brad, Anna, and Lori try their best to get out, but to no avail. Lori is quite hungry by then. She decides to eat the food John has brought them. Brad stops them, but as Anna is hungry as well, they decide to eat it. On the other hand, John is enjoying himself by playing the piano. Soon, it starts to rain. In the morning, John goes to see his family in the hole. He brings some clothes and pillows for them. Providing them with the stuff he has brought, John returns without talking to them. In the next scene, John drives around with his best friend Peter. They decide to visit the pool. On their way, Peter asks John about his grandfather, to which John replied coldly. In the swimming pool, both friends tried to drown themselves, as they wanted to see Jesus' mother, Mary. When they get back home, John and Peter spend the rest of the day playing video games and talking to each other. At night, the scene returns to the family inside the bunker, where Anna shares that a few days ago, John was asking her some weird questions, like what does it feel like to be an adult? Listening to her, Brad also shares that he has experienced something similar with John. He had asked him why some people are allergic to nuts, as it is an organic product. Anna continues that she did not know how to answer and could only come up with the answer about the responsibilities an adult has. Now, John had psychological issues, and he wanted to be free from his family. It was the reason why he had anesthetized and dumped them in the bunker. Now, he was trying to experience an adult life where he had to do everything himself, and no one was there to ask or interrupt him. It had been a while since John had brought his family anything else. Due to this, his family was forced to eat the banana peels. The following day, John once again takes Peter for a drive in his dad's car. He goes to the ATM and draws out a huge sum of money. John offers some of it to Peter, asking him to buy whatever he likes with the money, but Peter denies it. He replies that he doesn't want to buy anything. During that conversation, John realizes that there are some voids in life that can never be filled with money. When John returns home, he sees Paula's car parked at his house. She had come again to check up on her friend Anna. All this scenario seems strange to her by then. Paula asks John some questions and then gets up to leave, but when John insists on her stay, she sits again. Afterward, John asks Paula about her age. Instead of answering, she stops, trying to change the topic, but John is persistent. At this, Paula once again gets up. She dials Anna's number and is surprised to hear the mobile ring inside the house. John tells her that, in a hurry, his mom forgot her phone. Paula gets suspicious, yet she decides to leave. Inside the bunker, Brad lights a torch at Anna and asks about John, but she stays quiet. On the other hand, Georgia tells Lily that she is going to leave the house, and from now on, Lily has to stay alone. Lily is only 12 years old. Her mom informs her that she has put money for rent and other necessary stuff. Now, Lily has to use it herself. Lily begs her mom to take her as well, but she leaves her without explaining anything else. There, at John's house, Paula arrives with the police. At this, John locks the house and hides. Officers find John's drone cam. When they leave, John goes to his tennis practice. His coach also notices some changes in him. When he returns, John tries to drown himself in the pool yet again. His gardener arrives there and is about to help him. John, however, gets up and tells Charlie that he was just playing a game. When John returns home, he cooks food and brings it to his family. As they were hungry for a couple of days, they pounced on it and started eating. Sitting up there at the mouth of the bunker, John also has a meal. They all eat in silence. After finishing his meal, John returns back to his bed. At night, John gets up and goes to the bunker. Looking at his family sleeping in the bunker, he starts crying. Lori wakes up, and she talks to John. She thanks him for the food and that she is sorry. John asks her the reason for saying sorry. Lori replies she doesn't know. When the day breaks, John slides a ladder down in the bunker. After almost a week, Brad, Anna, and Lori finally get out. When they walk up to the house, they see John drowning in the pool. Brad jumps into the water hastily to save his son. When he pulls him out of the water, he realizes that John is all right. Later on, the family has dinner together in silence, as they used to before. In the final scene of the movie, Lily is seen wandering near the holes.